Hello, everyone. I am Emily from Fort Worth Moms, and I am very excited about a fun chat and interview that I'm about to have with my new friend, Coach Christopher Murry from Western Hills High School. So, hello and welcome to Coach Murry. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Yay! So we are going to dive into a fun topic. We're going to be talking about new and exciting things happening in the sport of football. And I have a little housekeeping things to take care of. We do have a comment section. And I will kind of check that at the end, but we can also refer back to the comment section if you're watching this later when we're not live, and we can come and answer any questions you might have. Also, I would love it that if you are watching this and you support and cheer for a local football team, whether that is your 5-year-old's fun little pee-wee football squad, or you are pulling for your kiddo's high school team, please post that in the comments and we can just have some fun cheering for our kids who are playing in the sport of football. Also, I want to say that Fort Worth Moms has partnered with Future for Football for this interview that I get to do with Coach Murry, and I will mention some resources that they have, like finding leagues and other information at the end of our time together. So that's all my housekeeping stuff done. Now we can chat. First of all, Coach Murry, just start off with telling everyone who is watching a little bit about yourself and what you do at Western Hills High School.
Well, hello, my name is Christopher Murry. I'm from a small town, Huntsville, Texas. Served in the military, and I've been coaching for around 15 years now. The last 7 of those years have been at Western Hills High School at the high school level. I've been married for 9 years to my beautiful wife, Carlin, and I have 2 kids. My son, Colin, who is 12, who happens to play football for Young Middle School in Arlington. And then also I have a daughter who is 9 years old also. And plus I have 2 dogs, Harley and Princess.
I love that. And tell us what you are doing now specifically at Western Hills High School. What is your coaching role?
My coaching role, I coach varsity football, varsity O-line. Plus I'm also the head girls flag football coach at Western Hills.
So this is a busy season for you, correct? A Friday night in September is a happening time, no doubt.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay, so we really want to focus on the female flag football league that now exists in Fort Worth ISD, and I believe it's like only the second season or the first full season that they have had this league. Is that correct?
This will be going on to the second season.
The second season. Okay, great. And what is really fun and interesting about this is, per my understanding, the Fort Worth ISD female flag football team, that is like a lot to get out. It is the first one in the state, which is very, very exciting that it's happening right here.
Yes, it is.
Okay, super. So can you tell me a little bit about how did the Lady Cougars flag football team and even this whole league come about? Tell us kind of the backstory.
Well, from my understanding, I was told Fort Worth ISD did a survey to the young ladies in Fort Worth ISD, asking which sport they would like to add because of Title IX. Title IX, you have to have a certain amount of sports for ladies is to offer for them to play. And so I guess the ladies chose flag football as the sport. Now, it's to me coaching the team. They sent the email out stating that they were starting a new sport. And so, I was a little hesitant. Never coached females before. It was all new to me. But I was like, you know what, let me put my name in the pot, try it out. And luckily I got the job and learned a lot last year.
Excellent. So I want to ask you, like, why do you think this is a step in the right direction? Not only for just football as a sport and having girls having access to play a game that previously they were excluded from, but also for just our local community as well. Why do you think this is a good move?
I believe having more sports for young ladies is great. Um, it gives those young ladies that's not great at bouncing a basketball or swinging a bat another chance to be good at something. Um, this is not a sport that you have to start young, like playing softball or golf or those are sports that you have to start young to get better at. And also, it's another chance for them to try to go to college because this is a sport that's offered at NAIA schools also, and they're offering scholarships for this sport. So it's just another great opportunity.
Yeah, awesome. The next question that I have as well is, how does being part of a football team, whether you're a boy or a girl, whether it's tackle or flag, how do you think being part of a football team and really sports itself benefits the students who participate?
It promotes physical health, wellness, leadership, teamwork, um, skills, mentorship, time management, and also improve academics because in order to be a student, an athlete, you have to be a student first. So you have to stay on top of your grades. Accountability and responsibility. As students experience what it's like to work as a team towards a common goal, they develop a better understanding and appreciation for their peers. Um, the teamwork and leadership skills that students learn on the field often carry over to classrooms and beyond, creating a more positive school culture as a whole.
I think that is so right. When I of course never played flag football because it wasn't an option at my school when I was growing up. But I did participate in several other sports. And even though I was not a player who ever had the ability to go on beyond my high school years, like some of just the experiences and interpersonal skills, teamwork skills, responsibility, accountability, all those things you mentioned, those have been as valuable to me as what I would even take away from my classroom setting. So I love that you listed all those things because being involved in sports does offer that to kids in so many ways. And I'm glad that these girls in our Fort Worth ISD high schools are getting the opportunity to experience something new and be able to kind of show their talent, show their stuff, and have some ability to improve as well in something new. I want to know from you, because I'm just going to go out and say maybe a little bit of like a not really confrontational, but a sticky subject sometimes, is that historically girls sports gets less fan participation and support than male-centered sports. So I want to know from you, Coach Murry, who coaches the female Lady Cougars flag football team. What would you want our local community to know, not only to support your team, but all of these girls who are on flag football teams across the district? What are some ways that the community can support these girls?
Western Hills is always looking for sponsors to help out with the cost of equipment and things, and other items just for the game. That's one thing that, you always say you look good, you feel good, you play good. And, our girls would love to have that same feeling also. But really just come out, come to the games, feel the stands. Um, Surprisingly, you will be in awe and looking at some of these girls play this game. We have some really good girls, not just on my team, but just around the district. We have some young ladies that can play, and I mean this is going to be a game, for the future. It's going to stick with Texas because it is getting bigger and bigger each year.
That is awesome. Anything else you'd like to add?
Like I said, if you never came out to witness it, it's a fun experience to be a part of. That's all I can say. Is just, and then, hey, we're always looking for fans from Western Hills to come support us.
Yeah, you're going to recruit some today. Fantastic. How about I find the link to your school schedule for your games, and we can post it in the comments below after we wrap up. That would be fun, right? And people can see when y'all are playing.
Well, we haven't got our schedule out yet.
Oh, you don't have your schedule yet?
No, we because it's a spring sport.
Okay, so that's good to know. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a spring sport. So we haven't got the schedule out yet for everybody to see, but I promise you, as soon as I get it, I will email it to you.
Yeah, let me know.
That way that you can post it out.
Yes. I think I had, because I had done some research about the Lady Cougars, and I guess that the schedule that I saw was probably from this spring and not for the next season. So whenever we have the updated one, we will for sure share.
Yes,
okay, so we're going to wrap up here. I am going to put some resources up for you in the comments once we're finished here. Future for Football does have a great website, and it says resources here, but they actually have a league finder as well. You, of course, can check with your own school district if your kiddo is in public school for football opportunities, but there are also other kind of non-district sponsored football opportunities, particularly that happen for kids who are younger than that high school age. So this futureforfootball.com resources website has a link for a league finder, but also just for finding other resources that you might need for supporting your local football player. So I will also include that in the comments so it'll be easily clickable. We have created a blog post article as well called Football for All in Fort Worth, where we also give more information if your kiddo wants to start participating in the sport of football. Well, thank you so much, Coach Murry. I appreciate you hanging out with me and giving me and our followers more information on the Lady Cougars and the Flag Football League through Fort Worth ISD.
Thank you.
All right. I'll see you later. Goodbye.